Your time is limited, don't waste it living someone else's life. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. I want to put a ding in the universe. Great things in business are never done by one person, they're done by a team of people. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful. That's what matters to me. Creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it, they just saw something. It seemed obvious to them after a while. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Details matter, it's worth waiting to get it right. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow know what you truly want to become. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. If you are working on something that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. The only problem with Microsoft is they just have no taste. They have absolutely no taste. And I don't mean that in a small way, I mean that in a big way, in the sense that they don't think of original ideas, and they don't bring much culture into their products. I'm as proud of many of the things we haven't done as the things we have done. Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? You can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they'll want something new. I think if you do something and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful, not dwell on it for too long. Just figure out what's next. I want to put a ding in the universe. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. In most people's vocabularies, design means veneer. It's interior decorating. It's the fabric of the curtains of the sofa. But to me, nothing could be further from the meaning of design. Design is the fundamental soul of a human-made creation that ends up expressing itself in successive outer layers of the product or service. I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. I think the things you most regret in life are things you didn't do. What you really regret was never asking that girl to dance. When you're a carpenter making a beautiful chest of drawers, you're not going to use a piece of plywood on the back, even though it faces the wall and nobody will ever see it. You'll know it's there, so you're going to use a beautiful piece of wood on the back. For you to sleep well at night, the aesthetic, the quality, has to be carried all the way through. We're just enthusiastic about what we do. You know, my main reaction to this money thing is that it's humorous, all the attention to it, because it's hardly the most insightful or valuable thing that's happened to me. Which quote do you like the most? Please give your opinion in the comments column below. Don't miss the next video, subscribe now. Thank you for watching.